Good morning. I'm going to take you on an August garden tour. I'm in Michigan, Zone 5B, and I'm just going to bring you along, show you how my garden is doing. This is my first garden on this location. It's kind of my first real garden. I always had mini gardens where I was staying previously for only 2 years, and this is like my first fullish garden. I have a small one still. I'm working my way up to a bigger garden, but I'm just going to show you what I did and what mistakes I've made and what I plan to do for next year instead. Here are my soybeans. They are starting to blossom. I am in Michigan Zone 5B, and so this is my very first garden, so I'm not sure if this is like late or on par. The thing is, I do think I overcrowded all of my garden beds. I am very rocky, clayey, and full of roots in this area, but it is like my more sunny area. So this is a good spot, but I need the big raised beds, and which is what I have. My green beans are ready to pick also, so I guess we'll pick those right now. I'm just going through harvesting what needs to be harvested. Hello, you're just gonna see the top of my head right now. My cute little basket. We are getting a little bit of rain right now, but it's just sprinkling lightly. I have like these really skinny string beans. We're not green bean people very much. We don't need it very often, and I like to freeze them. I don't like canned green beans. So that can wait. But I only have like 4 plants, so generally when I pick, I will fry them up for dinner. Oh, except that one, because I just ripped it out of the ground. Uh-oh. That might be done. 4. Okay. So that is that is the green bean harvest. Okay, this is actually pretty exciting. I think I see my first soybean pod, and I really, really want to make tofu later. So I need to show you. Oh my gosh! Oh, there's a few of them. Okay, no, I love that. I'm so excited. I hope I get a lot because I don't know. I definitely did not plant as much as I wanted to. This was the very first year, so I had to work with the room that I had. My peppers did really well. Uh, and my broccoli did too, but my cauliflower is just not it. So we actually ripped out most of our broccoli because it was done. But I have 3 more plants. We harvested in June. Honestly, no, not June, like beginning of July. And so we still have a couple that are doing little individual shoots. So if you do harvest your big broccoli head, don't pull it because you might still get these little shoots and get like individual shoots. And I like those. So definitely wait. Now my cauliflower last year, this is my first garden here, but I had mini gardens where I was at earlier. And my cauliflower last year did amazing. This year I'm getting literally nothing. I don't think I'm gonna get any cauliflower this year whatsoever. This is the size of them, and there's no head starting, and it's literally August. So, and they're just, I think I overcrowded, and it just didn't work. This is supposed to be asparagus. I just think it was dead, honestly. Let's just move on from that. So I am so proud of my tomatoes. They did, I think, fantastic. I've been getting a lot of them. They are looking a little deadish. But I'm still getting some red tomatoes, and my cherry tomatoes are just popping, honestly. But again, I did overcrowd these a lot. I know I did. So I need to not do that next year. Starting to rain a lot more. I think I'm dropping green beans everywhere. Okay, so I need to find my green beans real fast. Okay, maybe I didn't. Maybe that's all I got. Huh. Okay, this is my absolutely worst bed. Everything died. The carrots aren't growing. The celery didn't grow. I did spinach and lettuce, and none of it grew. So it is very sad. Now my peppers, on the other hand, did absolutely fabulous. And This right here is my pepper bed. This was regular peppers, like red sweet peppers. These are chilies, and I did jalapeños and um habanero peppers. So I need to pick the jalapeños like pretty much. So one thing I 100% know I did was overcrowd my pepper bed like a lot more than the rest of them, honestly. I bought so many different type of peppers that I wanted. I just want to put that out there. I didn't just buy a bunch of peppers for no reason. I love my jalapeno peppers, and the ones that I pickled myself were so good and extremely spicy, and that's what I want for jalapenos. Ooh, that's a good one. And so, ooh, that can wait a little bit. So when I canned a bunch of them, pickled a bunch of them, and I actually ran out last year, so I was so excited to plant some more this year, and they are doing amazing. Like, this is what I've harvested so far, and there's still a lot more that I think can get a little bit bigger. So, and same with my chilies, they're doing absolutely fantastic. They're still green. I think they're supposed to turn red. There's one that looks like it might be turning red, so I'm gonna just wait and see. But there is a ton on those plants as well. It's really starting to rain now, but my very last bed was my cucumber, a peas, and squash bed. And let me tell you, don't ever plant peas and squash together. It's a tangling mess. So my peas did absolutely terrible, honestly. They literally, that's all I got. I planted quite a bit, and it's literally all I got. Okay, so this is the giant bed. What had happened is I got, I thought I planted cucumbers over here, and I thought I planted squash here. And so the cucumbers didn't come up, or didn't come up at all. And so I bought plants because I planted by seed. And so when they didn't come up, I bought the actual plants and I planted them over here. I'm like, I planted cucumbers in here. And then squash came. So, my bad. So these overpowered the cucumbers that I had planted over here, obviously. But these ones are still doing pretty well, and I have a couple zucchini and a couple squash that will be ready to pick in a couple days. Like, that one is looking fantastic. I've got another small one back there if you can see it. And then there's a yellow squash in here somewhere. Oh, there they are. There's one there. And there's a baby one right there. But that is my garden tour, and I hope you enjoyed it. It's a small garden. It's my very first garden. I definitely did overcrowd my pots, so I'd recommend not doing that if you're trying to learn something. Um, don't overcrowd the pots. That's for one. But I just bought what I wanted, and then we got the big pots, and I just shoved them in there. This is my first year, so I learned some things, and hopefully next year will be different. But I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!